Currently, the world is facing various important events and changes that are affecting global politics, security, economy, and society. Let us look at these major events in detail. 1. Security and defense challenges in Europe. The ongoing war between Ukraine and Russia has highlighted the need to redefine Europe's security architecture. At the recently held European Council summit, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky appealed for more support from European countries, especially at a time when the U.S. is reducing its role. EU member states agree to increase sanctions on Russia, but differences remain on defense investment, funding, and allocation of resources. Northern European countries are advocating strong military spending, while southern nations are prioritizing other security issues. Additionally, the policies of Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban are increasing political tensions within the EU. Non-EU countries such as the UK and Canada are also reevaluating their role in European security in the wake of reduced U.S. involvement. The Guardian 2. Preparing for a potential World War III. Fears of a possible Russian invasion are raising fears of World War III in Europe. Many European countries are issuing survival guides for citizens, building bunkers, and preparing mass evacuation plans. Sweden and Finland have increased their military readiness by joining NATO, while Poland is considering nuclear security and mandatory military service. Germany has made secret plans to protect critical buildings and infrastructure, as well as establishing civilian bunkers. The EU has pledged to significantly increase defense spending, creating a comprehensive defense system that stretches from the Baltic to the Black Sea to deter Russian aggression. The Irish Sun 3. Global economic uncertainty and Australia's response to Donald Trump's trade policies, particularly the reciprocal tariffs, have increased global economic uncertainty. Australia's Treasurer Jim Chalmers has emphasized resilience and fiscal stability in his fourth budget to cope with rising costs of living and international changes. The previous budget focused on resilience amid rising inflation, interest rates, and changing global threats, including policies for affordable childcare, skills development, and industry support. The recent budget update has seen spending increase despite revenue growth, but caution has been raised about continued deficits and rising debt. Experts suggest that sustainable economic management beyond political cycles is needed, with an emphasis on balanced and growth-oriented policies. The Australian. The incident caused more than 1,300 flights to be canceled and affected hundreds of thousands of passengers. Flights from North America and Asia were diverted to other airports in the UK and Europe. Heathrow, which serves around 84 million passengers a year, is now under investigation for how a single fire disrupted its operations for an entire day. Financial Times 5. Honesty experiment in Belfast. Mark Easton's report on BBC Breakfast highlighted an encouraging experiment in Belfast, where Easton left 10 wallets in the city with cash and contact details. Surprisingly, all 10 wallets were returned safe and sound, demonstrating the honesty of the people of Belfast. This experiment, which is used by happiness researchers, indicates trust in society. Although the UK ranks 23rd in the World Happiness Report, this experiment indicates that British people may be more content than expected. Experts believe that happiness depends on social cohesion and mutual trust, indicating that improving our opinion of others could increase overall happiness. Latest news and breaking headlines. 6. Israel-Hamas conflict and tension in the Middle East. The recent conflict between Israel and Hamas has further escalated tensions in the Middle East. More than 24 Palestinians have died in Israeli attacks, increasing instability in the region. Amid preparations for a possible ground attack on Lebanon, the United States has warned that the war could engulf the entire West Indies.